All right, so the purpose of this video is to go ahead and make like an action cam and make it into a infrared, night vision camera. This is like not gonna be for people that's gonna. I wouldn't call this as for your main camera. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend you using this as your main camera. I would recommend it to using it as a basic GoPro camera, POV cam or a still camera. So we are doing two different kinds of cameras. I already messed with one, as you guys can see right here. Um, I I went ahead and took the casing that it comes with. It's like this little box mounted onto a IR light. So with this IR light, whenever you turn it on, you honestly don't see it on, but it's for nighttime. So what I did is mounted with the camera, and you could put this on like on a tripod, screw it from right underneath, and then boom, you're pretty much good. Have like a little still camera, or eventually like mount it onto your chest, you know, with a GoPro mount, one of those POV. Obviously you can't put it on the head because it'll look
Just put on that, like a construction hat,
goofy
fly on
as
top,
hell.
be outside.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
That'd be funny as hell. But yeah, definitely. So what I'm gonna show you guys is that the reason also is because whenever you try to buy something online that's IR, infrared or night vision, especially like one of these cameras, they could go for a shitload of money, and not everybody has the damn funds to be buying a camera that's like $300 or $400. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. Um, this is not putting any type of shade towards the this company because I like this company, but my thing is just was it my thing is that the amount that they try to charge you for something like this, like I said, I'm not throwing any shades. I like these company. I actually bought a few things. Isaiah and myself bought a couple of things from these people, but the thing is, stuff are pricey, especially like for people that wants to start into investigation. They don't have any like budget, or they're not even sure. Like they don't have no info on like a night vision camera, and night vision cameras could become very expensive. And as you can see, for this right here, it's, it's on sale, and it's still $269. So $270, and I'm assuming it doesn't come with a memory card. So if you do want that, that's more money. If you want an extra battery, that's more money. If you want a case with it, that's another money. That's $340. Like if you have low funds, like no payments to investigate to on like to investigate, it costs money. To have equipment, that's costs you a lot of money. And this is way right here, it will just be budget and it's cheap and it helps you out. So like literally this camera is a 4K camera, 30 frames per second, costs you about 49.99 plus there's a 20% on coupon. This is like this SJ Cam. They're like competitors to GoPros. They're pretty much the equivalent as a GoPro, just cheaper. You just don't have that brand name. Um, and then you have another action cam that I did buy, which is a little bit cheaper. This is not a 4K one. This is just strictly 1080p, but it's still, decent enough. Like I said, I wouldn't consider this as your main camera, but I still will use this because we're gonna use it for our investigation. This one's 29.99, and then sometimes they go on sale too. Like honestly, it's probably even cheaper if you go with one that doesn't have the Wi-Fi. Because honestly, I wouldn't use that Wi-Fi. Because their app is kind of crappy and it's gonna lag anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and build one. I'm gonna go ahead and it's not really building one. It's just gonna show you how you could just create one by using Action Cam. And then once I do this, I'm gonna have Isaiah do the same thing. He hasn't done it before at all. I have. I did that. So this one is literally what's inside this box. He's never did it. So the reason I'm doing this is just that it's that simple that anybody can do it. Like you don't need a lot of tools really. Um, so let me go ahead. Actually, I need to turn on this light right. Crack this thing open. I could show you this one. This is a $50 cam. But like I said, it's $50, but it's on sale with 20% off. So it's gonna run you about close to like $30. And then the IR light, they want like $80. This is a $26 light on off of Amazon. And if you guys want all this stuff, I will link it. I will send you all the links and stuff like that for everything. Literally, it will cost you less than $100 for everything. And when they're trying to sell you an action cam for $300, and with that, I'd rather get me a what's that thing? Sony AX53. What we have. I would just put yeah, because I would just get me another actual camera with that money.
Yeah, go get an actual IR camera.
Because I have a my camera's right there, but I have a camera, and yeah, they're trying to action you out. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. They want to squeeze everything off of it, and then they try to a lot of places they try to make it seem like, oh man, like state of the art, blah blah blah. Yeah, but nah, I'm good. Not everybody have the fun as well for we spending like $300 to $400 damn dollars, you know. So here's the unboxing of this. So this is the SJ Cam. It does have Wi-Fi as well, so you can use your phone as your monitor if you want to do it that way. So at least they give you the capability of that. Oh, and also just to show you the tools that you will need. I'll say get a multi-tool. The reason don't want a multi-tool because the knife is good as well, but you want something to be able to pry. Um, Tweezers and one of these type of what is these things called? Like something for it to wedge. If you don't have something like this, a flathead screwdriver will work perfectly fine. Just get one of those little smaller ones, like kind of like if you was to fix like glasses or anything like that. They're pretty cheap as well. You can get them anywhere, and just get those little small ones. And I'll show you why you need one of these. So these are the tools that you will need. And here's the unboxing, showing you what everything comes in. SJ cams are pretty cool. I do like them a lot. They actually come with some good quality stuff. It has a little felt bag with it, so if you want to take it with you, comes with the waterproof case. Here's all the stuff here. And this is actually Isaiah's first stream.
Besides, that doesn't include like on investigations.
Yeah, like at home stream. So we're popping this cherry right now.
Besides going on my PlayStation pressing live.
So this is all the stuff that comes with. This is a mount that you could connect it to like a tripod. So you just pretty much like connect this right here, boom. Or some helmets and or different types of attachments. They do have a instruction what everything comes with, but these are all the stuff that it does come with that you guys can see. Technically you don't need like majority of this shit. I do like the fact that it comes with a SD card. Is it 32 gigs? Yeah, 32 gigs, I believe. SD card. Yep, 32 gigs SD card. Shelby Lou. Hey. Comes with a charger, which is pretty good. So that means it comes with two batteries. I'm assuming the other one is already in here. And here's the spare battery. Charging cable, which is probably USB-C. Let me see. Oh, micro USB. So, not USB-C. And more attachments. Honestly, I don't need any of these, but do keep these stuff. The reason I say that, like, and it comes with 3 intake, which is pretty cool. Like, say for instance, if you want to get a chest rig eventually, which they're pretty cheap. They're like 17, less than $20 I've seen on Amazon. And so you can use it as a GoPro. Like it showed, like you could do the head gear or the chest rig at the same time. There's two ones that comes in it. So to open this thing up, you always forget how you do this, quite honestly. This thing is such a pain in the ass. I always forget how you do this. They childproof the shit out of these for me. Can I do this? There's a trigger thing right here. There it goes. All right, that's what it is. It's brand new, so it's hard. So you have this little lever here. You push it, and then you pull from the front towards the back, and then pop that open. Slide it right on out. No, it doesn't. I lied. You gotta shake that hole out. Damn. All right. So you don't need this right now. This is not something that we're gonna. Yeah, it's poo-proof for real. I'll just move this to the side. I don't need that. I'm not going scuba diving or anything else like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the SD card in. I'm gonna start it up. The reason I'm going to do that is because I just want to show you guys whenever. Hopefully there's some juice in here. So there you go. SJ Cam. Boom. Quality looks actually pretty good. The reason I say that because I'm gonna turn this one on. You know what that sounds like to me? No, it sounds like the it sounds like a game. Yeah, when you grung, and then it just needs that. Yeah, and then it just needs that cling cling at the end.
Yeah, it does.
That's what it sounds like.
I'll go
So,
get my Game Boy right now.
so this is already that's been converted as a IR, and then this one has not been converted. So as you can see, that quality, it's a little bit different. Right now, it's a little bit more vibrant. It will, whenever you start messing with it, I'm actually gonna hit record. Do a little PC test. Just about that little camera, just that little thing. It looks pretty sharp. Look at it.
Yeah, that does look.
Yeah, that looks clean. All right, now, you know, 27 seconds, boom, whatever. Um, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. Turn it off. The crazy thing is too, it has a film on it. Like, I forgot to take the plastic part out. So that's what the SJ camera looks like, and you can hear the audio off of it. From here, it sounds okay. But like I said, I wouldn't use this as a main cam. I wouldn't use this as a main cam, but I think this would be perfectly fine for like POV or like a static cam and stuff like that. That's exactly what I would use it for. That's exactly what I will be using it for. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back. So since you guys already seen what it looks like now, since without me modding it, I'm gonna go ahead and show you once I do mod it. So there's a lever again right here. Pull out the cap for the battery. Take out the battery. It has this little flap here. You pull that, expose the battery. And that's what this is. It's the charger for it. It's pretty badass. And then, so here's the tools that I said. I like to use the pointy end. Sometimes I can get it. So if there's like a seam, you want that front end right here. You want to try to pull that part out. Be careful, because what I did on this one, whenever I pulled it on the first time, I did crack the frame of it. Whoops, I'm sorry. Like the frame right here, whenever I pulled it from the front, I kind of cracked it right on top of here. It's not major, you know, it's still, keep it there. It's still, you know, stay put, but all right, there you go. I have a tool in my hand. I'm not even using it. There you go. So here's that. Okay, at least with this one, it doesn't have that cover around. So this one has like a cover, a separate cover for just for the lens. This one did not. So I do have a heat gun as well. The reason I have a heat gun is because this thing has some glue. You want to do is twist this part out. So I do have a heat gun here as well. So sorry if it's loud. The reason I'm heating this up is because there's glue. So I'm trying to warm it up so it could take that adhesive and make it a little bit softer. So it could be easier for me to like twist it off. You don't want to stay on it too long, because also you don't want to like heat up all the stuff that's in here. And then let me close this. I don't want to cut myself. But this is what this is for. Go ahead and like take this, and you will hear a crack. Don't be scared. That's just the adhesive. Actually, I softened it up so that it's twisting already. So that's what you want to do, is just you want that to twist off. And then boom. Now, I recommend, so nothing will fall. You don't want anything to fall inside the sensor. So I'll cover this up. And this is what I was trying to show you. You see that red little thing right there? See that? That's red. That's what you about to remove. That's what you need to remove. That's the filter that's on there that won't allow you to see at night. So it's a glass square filter. So
in each corner, as you can see, if you see a little bit in those corners right there, is little adhesive dots that you wanna heat this up a little bit more and then just pry it out. And that's where you'll use your tweezer and a knife. So I have another cloth here. Also recommend just getting some microfiber cloth as well, so you don't scratch up the front lens. Like you don't scratch up the front lens. The sign of water. Damn, you caught me. I was trying to.
Play it off.
Yeah, I was trying to just. Oh shit. All right. What I was saying is that you want to have a microfiber cloth so you don't have to scratch up the front lens as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the heat gun again and just heat this up a little bit so it could just make it a little bit easier for me to take it out. It will break. And that's fine. You don't need it. Once you take it out, you don't need it. But you don't want to just like start chipping away from it, like towards it or anything like that, because you don't want to scratch the other layer of lens that's right behind it. Because if you do, then you're just gonna have like scratch marks all over your lens, and that's not gonna be good. And then your quality is gonna be shit. So, and yeah, it's not like you could just like, oh, maybe I could buff that. Nah. Like, guess again, buddy. And it is kind of like scary in a way, but I know it's like
I'm scratching the shit out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I know you guys probably don't hear that, but yeah. Yeah, that sounds scary as hell, like honestly. It sounds like you're really just breaking glass, which you technically you are. You see, it's just chipping away. Literally, that thing just broke in pieces. But there you go. There's now as you can see, there is no more of that shine. There's just a little piece right there. Could probably try to scrape that off, but that's about it. All right, so what you want to do now, go ahead and just screw it right back in. So the thing is about whenever you screw it in, that it's a pain in the ass in a way. Keep it flat and just twist it in. There we go. And then don't put the faceplate yet. The reason you don't want to do that is because you want to test out the image first before you put the front plate on, because since you just twisted all the way out, you took it all the way out, now you took it out of focus. So just put back the battery. The thing is, now since you have messed with it too, it's gonna give it like almost a fish eye type of vibe. And so let me go ahead and record again, same thing. All right, you see the quality now, it's kind of saturated. So that's what it looks like now. Damn, I should have been a little bit more stable. I don't know what the heck. That's me shaking. That is not the camera shaking. That's me shaking it. Damn.
How about if you unloosen it a little bit?
Yeah, I probably will loosen up a little bit. It looks like it's a little bit too blurry. Yeah, so I went ahead and just loosen it up a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and still kind of blurry. Why am I shaking like that?
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, you're right. It does look a little bit better. It's crazy. It looks way better on the monitor than it does on. Yeah.
It's way more like crisp. Just realized mine will say 12:31.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do an IR test so you guys can see it. I'm gonna go to the garage real quick. Have Zayd entertain y'all. He might strip. I don't know. All right, so this is me inside the garage. As you can see, it's pitch dark. Just besides that little light there, and then boom. So this gives you like more of a ultraviolet.
Yeah, dude, give me
So this,
ultraviolet.
so this gives you more of a
Yeah,
ultraviolet.
I'ma need this. Yeah.
Like this even more.
Oh yeah, that's player, man. That's player. You got hell ideas going through your head now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's player. Remember, I was just asking you that too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's me just showing you guys whenever I turn off the light, so you can show you know I can show you that I'm not bullshitting around. That's this light right here. Like I said, it's pitch dark, so I crashed.
Yeah, doing that shit.
I crashed into something. So I'm out. So you guys have a good night. Happy Easter. And see you guys on the next one. Peace.
It's only the money I need.